Nice. Let's go ahead and begin. So today we're going to start in Sukhasana. Just find an easy seat, cross your legs at your shins, flex your feet. Take a little time to establish our seat, our shape from the base of our spine up. So here with your hands resting at your thighs, you might take a couple side to side rocks, maybe some front to back rocks. Really drop the weight of your pelvis into the floor. And then from there, start to pull your belly forward towards your shins. Take your ribs over to the right, grabbing onto your knees with your hands, hang off your legs, pull your ribs towards the back of your space. Take your ribs over to the left, and then continue making that big circle around to the right. Tapping into our second chakra, trying to cultivate a little liquid quality. And the next time you come over your shins, reverse and circle to the left. Take your ribs left, pull them towards the back of your space, over to the right, and continue with that circle to the left. See if you can rise your energy towards your solar plexus, your third chakra, and just find a little brightness there. The next time your heart moves over your shins, from there just come straight up to sit. Roll your shoulders back a couple times, drawing your awareness up even further towards your heart center, your fourth chakra. Take those shoulders forward, find a little release all the way through your arms, your hands, your fingers. And then settling in here, feel that dropping down again, root chakra down. Find that lift all the way through your spine, up into your throat. This is your fifth chakra, VISHUDHA. We'll be discussing this chakra today. Bring a little awareness there. Drop your chin into your chest, close off your throat. On an inhale, take a little head roll to the right. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. And as you exhale, bring your chin back to your chest. Inhale your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale your chin to your chest. One more time. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale left. Exhale, chin to chest. Go ahead and lift your chin. Find length out the top of your head as you continue to root down through your sit bones, and close your eyes. So you can keep that awareness at your throat chakra, VISHUDHA, and begin to engage your Ujjayi breath. Start to paint the back of your throat with your breath. Keep your lips sealed but soft. And as you breathe in and out through your nose, let your breath stimulate your throat. VISHUDHA is clearly located at our throat, and it includes elements of the thyroid, the parathyroid, our jaw, our neck, our tongue. Its color is blue. Its element is ether, or space. And its sound, its vibration is hum, H-A-M. This chakra, this fifth chakra, is the first of our three spiritual chakras. So it's important to align the four below to develop that stability, that foundation, that identity, that truth, that confidence, so that when we arrive at VISHUDHA, we're able to speak with clarity and compassion. This is not always easy. It's difficult to express ourselves authentically for fear of being judged or not accepted. So as you sit up tall, allow your bottom four physical chakras to align, to establish a steady foundation, a sense of identity. At your heart, a sense of your truth and compassion. And as we move through our flow today, let that all rise up to your throat, giving yourself the power and confidence to speak authentically. Gently bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. As you honor your heart and bow your forehead to your hands, bring an embrace around your throat. Release your hands to your thighs. Gently open your eyes and lift your chin. Make your way onto all fours. Take your time as you find all fours. Set yourself up well. Spread your fingers wide and bring your hands directly under your shoulders. Tuck and spread your toes. Give your feet a little stretch and make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. On an inhale, cow pose. Bring a little more awareness to the front of your throat. So as you flip your sit bones high, drag your hands back, pull your heart forward, find more length, more space across the front of your throat. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone, lift your belly, press the floor away with your hands. As you tuck your chin and spread between your shoulder blades, can you find that embrace around your throat? Inhale, cow, lengthening, opening your truth. Exhale, cat, embracing, honoring your truth. Take that flow 2 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Arrive at a neutral spine, a flat back. And on your next breath in, reach your right arm up to the sky. Open your heart. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left, come to your right shoulder, and lower your head towards the floor. Today, crawl your left fingers all the way forward to the front of your space so that left arm is extended. And then maybe crawl those left fingers to the right slightly as you start to gaze more underneath that left shoulder. Press into the back of your right arm. Spin your right ribs towards the ceiling. At the same time, give your outer left hip a little pull back and tuck your tailbone slightly. Find more length through your spine. 2 breaths. Inhale, fill up. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Big breath out. Crawl your left fingers back in. Bring your left hand to the floor. Inhale, unthread your right arm high to the sky. Exhale, release back to all fours. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Open your heart. Exhale, thread your left arm through. Come to your left shoulder. Relax your head towards the floor. Crawl your right fingers all the way forward to the front of your space and then maybe to the left slightly as you look more underneath that right shoulder. Press down into the back of your left arm to span your left ribs to the sky. And draw your outer right hip back slightly as you tuck your tailbone and find more length through your spine. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Crawl your right fingers back in. Pressing your right hand, inhale, unthread your left arm to the sky. Exhale, back to all fours. With those toes tucked under, inhale, prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep this down dog fluid. See if you can arrive at that element of space or ether inside your body. So let that air flow. Move around. Notice any places that might be blocking that flow and see if a little movement can help those places open up. You might even open your mouth, stick out your tongue, take a big lion's breath. Spread your fingers a little wider, spread your toes a little wider. And settle into a slow pedal here. Bend your left knee, extend your right leg long. Press down a little more through your left hand. Reach down a little more through your right heel. And slowly change sides. Bend your right knee, stretch your left leg long. Press down a little more through that right hand as you melt that left heel to the floor. And then extend both legs long. See if you can even out that pressure. Press down into both hands and melt both heels towards the floor. Give your head a little shake, let go of tension in your neck, your throat, your mouth, your jaw. On an inhale, shift forward to plank. Bring your shoulders all the way over your wrists and pause. Continue finding space on the inside of your body. Stretch longer through the backs of your knees. Pull your belly in, your front ribs in. Press the floor away with your hands. Fill your body up with air as you breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, finding equal pressure through hands and feet. Again, inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank. Breaking down knees, chest, chin. We're going to be moving through this pose a lot today. As you exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Flip your sit bones high like cow. Notice how that pulls your heart forward. Lead with your heart. Bend your elbows straight back and lower your chest to the floor. Final element of knees, chest, chin. Let your chin soften towards the floor, creating more length through your throat. Draw your shoulders back. Pull your elbows in. Imagine you could drag your hands towards the back of your mat. Pull your heart through your hands. Inhale, baby cobra. Untuck your toes. Use the tops of your feet against the floor to lift your chest a little higher. Keep your shoulders rolling back, elbows drawing in. And as you drag your hands back, continue to pull your heart forward and up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Press down through both hands. Melt down through both heels. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Exhale, stale air, stale energy. Slowly pedal out your legs and slowly walk your feet to your hands. Take your time. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip width apart. Soften your knees, let your torso cascade over the fronts of your thighs. And today, interlace your hands behind your head. See if you can draw your elbows in and then use your hands on your head to pull your head a little closer to the floor. At the same time, lift your shoulder blades up your back away from your ears. So you're trying to use that traction to create a little more length through your neck. Option to stay here, or maybe turn your head gently, yes and no. Can you keep a little bit of pressure, head into your hands, hands into your head, as you pull your head closer to the floor. And wherever you are, release your arms. Soften your knees as you unroll, tuck your chin. Make your way all the way up to stand. And let your head be the last to arrive, exposing your throat chakra as you stand tall. Take a few shoulder rolls back, step your feet together. Organize yourself at the top of your mat, Tadasana. Hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften or close your eyes. Lengthen your tailbone to your heels. And as you press down into your feet, let that energy rebound all the way up through the top of your head. Reconnect to your Ujjayi breath, painting the back of your throat with your inhales and exhales. Working today to establish a practice of allowing our voice to pass through 3 gates. The first gate, we ask ourselves, is what we're saying true? The second gate makes us ask, is what we're saying necessary? And the third gate makes us ask ourselves, is what we're saying kind? Do our words elevate the silence? We'll take 3 breaths. Option 2, audibly or silently chant the sound hum, H-A-M. Big breath in, fill up. Inhale. Take one more breath. embracing your 5th chakra. Bow your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, lift your heart, press your palms. Exhale, fold forward, drop the weight of your head. Inhale, half lift, lengthen tailbone back, top of the head forward. Exhale, step to plank and pause. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Lower your knees, your chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull your heart forward. Lift your chest, untuck your toes. From here, retuck your toes. Exhale, press back child's pose with your toes tucked under. Begin to walk your hands towards your knees. Finding an easy Ustrasana, come to stand on your knees. Bring your hands to the tops of your buttocks flesh. Roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart to the ceiling and let your head drop behind you. Stay for a breath in. As you exhale, sit on your heels, hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, fold right back over your legs. Inhale, half lift, long spine, tail to head. Exhale, step back to plank and pause. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders draw back, heart pulls forward and up. Retuck those toes. Exhale, press back, child's pose with your toes tucked under. Walk your hands towards your knees, rising up into Ustrasana, hands to your buttocks flesh. Roll your shoulders back, elbows in. Continue to press your hips forward. Lift your heart, drop your head. Option this round to stay or reach back for those heels. They're right there. Stay for a big breath in. And as you exhale, sit on your heels, hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step to plank and pause. Let a breath in, prepare. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, lower to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders back. Tuck those toes. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Your choice as you walk those hands to your knees. Maybe bring them to your buttocks flesh, or maybe walk them all the way back to your heels. Inhale, Ustrasana. Stay for the breath out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, sit on your heels. Hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise out on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees. Reach down for your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers in your thumbs. Wrap them around your big toes. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold. Imagine your hands on the back of your head. Keep your head reaching for the floor as you lift your shoulders up your back away from your ears. Pressing your feet to flip your sit bones higher and continue to pull your belly over the front of your thighs. Option to close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Let one more inhale fill you up. Use this exhale, fold to your fullness. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Big toes together. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Drop your hips back and low. Extend your arms forward and up. Squeeze your knees together, draw your belly in. Try and relax your toes and soften your jaw. Take an inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. As you twist and gaze towards your right thumb, continue to pull your left hip back slightly so your hips and knees are square to the front of your space. Can you sit a little lower? Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Twisting to the left, trying to turn your gaze to your left thumb. Meanwhile, draw your right hip back to square your hips and knees off. Sit a little lower. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, crouch and curl, fingers to the floor. Rise high in your toes, bend your knees deeply. Drop your sit bones to your heels. Work your hairline closer to your knees. Press the floor away with your hands. Spread wider across your upper back. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, long neck, soft shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. As you do so, melt your left heel to the floor. Press down through both hands. Take a breath in, lift that right leg a little higher. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Again, inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge, right arm high, and pause. Working to square your hips again, this time towards the floor. Drop your outer right hip down. Lift a little more underneath the front of your left hip. Spin from your belly button, your heart, your gaze. Add a little more reach through your right fingers. Big inhale. Exhale, modified pyramid. Right hand to the floor, stretch your right leg straight. Imagine you could rotate your right foot to the right to help draw your outer right hip back. Lengthen your heart towards your right toes and soften over your leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rebend your right knee. Setting up for warrior 1. Seal your back foot into the floor. Press down as you inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Take a moment. As you pull your right hip back, try and spin your inner left thigh towards the back of your space. Square your hips to the front of your space. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Pull your belly and front ribs in. Get longer through your back ribs, longer through your armpits. Maybe press your palms and gaze towards your thumbs. Press more into your feet. On an inhale, reach more through your arms. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse triangle. Stretch your right leg long. Reach your right arm all the way up and back to where the back wall and ceiling meet. Make more space through your right hip crease and your right ribs. Take a big inhale. Exhale, triangle. Try and keep that length in your right side. Shift your hips back. Bring your right hand to your right shin. Left arm to the sky. Slide your shoulders down your back, away from your ears, as you pull the top of your head towards the front of your space and anchor more through your back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your right knee. Reach your right arm all the way up and back. As your right shin moves forward, stretch your right elbow straighter. Take a big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high, breathe here. Working to square your pelvis. Drop your outer left hip down, lift underneath the front of your right hip, and rotate from your torso. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Add a little more reach through your left fingers. Take a big breath in. Exhale, modified pyramid. Left hand down, stretch your left leg straight. Imagine you could rotate your left foot to the left, pull your outer left hip back. Reach your heart towards your left toes and soften over your leg. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rebend your front knee. Setting up for warrior 1. Seal your back foot down. Press down to rise up. Inhale, warrior 1. Draw your left hip back. Begin to rotate. Spin your inner right thigh towards the back of your space. Bend your front knee. Pull your belly in. Stay soft in your shoulders. Get longer through your back ribs. Reach more through your arms as you press your palms, maybe gaze to your thumbs. Anchor down through your feet. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your left leg straight. Anchor through your left big toe mound and reach long through your left side body. Take a breath in, fill up. Keep that space in your left side. Exhale, Trikonasana. Left hip crease draws back. Left side waist lengthens. Continue to wrap your left buttock under. Press more through your back foot. Pull your front ribs in and lengthen out the top of your head. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your front knee. Reach your left arm up and back. Keep your left shin moving forward. Stretch that left elbow a little straighter. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Find your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment. Reconnect. Feel the inside of your body with your breath. Create space. Soften your jaw, your tongue, teeth. Let's smooth out that flow. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Stop or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, crouch and curl. Bend your knees. Bring your forehead to your knees. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Stretch your right leg straight. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Rebend your right knee, setting up for warrior 1. Seal your back foot down. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse triangle. Get longer in that right side. Exhale, Trikonasana. Keep that length in your right side. Inhale, reverse warrior, still adding space to that right side. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath Rebend your left knee. Setting up for warrior one, back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, lengthen your left side. Exhale, triangle, keep lengthen that left side as you lightly land. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your left knee. Continue to create space in your left ribs. Exhale, chaturanga. Flush it out. Lots of breath. Inhale, up dog, finish that breath. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold one more time through, nice and smooth. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open, twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open, twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, crouch and curl, tight, tiny ball. Stay there, take a breath in. Get wider across your upper back as you exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Use your breath. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, low lunge, twist right arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid, stay. Let a breath in. Let a breath out. Rebend your right knee. Plant your left foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Let it flow, let it go. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, low lunge, twist left arm high. Exhale, modified pyramid. Stay for the breath in. Soften into it as you exhale. Rebend your left knee, plant your back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back, reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, reverse warrior, big stretch. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale, fill up. Empty as you exhale. Adding on. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Here's our first change. Exhale, Kakasana, crow pose. Bring your hands to the floor. Knees to your upper arms. Start to pull your heart, your throat, your gaze forward, shifting your weight towards your fingers. Lighten up those feet. Maybe lift one foot and the other. Maybe lift both. Press your hands into the floor to pull your belly in and up, and draw your heels closer to your sit bones. Breathe for 3. Chaturanga in, 2, and 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Rise high on your back toes. Press the floor away with your hands. Try and round your upper back to the ceiling. Make more space to bring your right thigh closer to your chest and your forehead closer to your knee. Squeeze and breathe for 3. Low lunge in, 2, and 1. Low lunge, right foot forward. Inhale, low lunge twist. Reach your right arm high. Exhale, wild thing. Take your time. Roll to the outer edges of both feet. Step your right foot behind you and come to the ball of your right foot. Press into your feet to lift your hips. Press down and out into your left hand to lift your hips. Turn your right palm to the front of your space and reach your right arm all the way up and over. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Can you lift your back spine up towards the front of your body? Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Right hand down, right foot forward. Setting up for warrior 1. Seal your back foot. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your palms. Heel toe your right foot to the right just a touch. So widen your stance. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, humble warrior with that extra space so you can fold your torso inside your right thigh. Work to bring your right shoulder even with your right knee, your inner right knee. Extend your head towards the floor, your arms further overhead. Power up your back leg and pull your right hip back to square off your hips. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, warrior 1. Press down to rise up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Settle here for a moment. Press your feet down and out. Zip up through your pelvic floor. Soften your shoulders. Soften your throat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot. Reach your left arm all the way up and over. Spin your left tricep down towards your nose. Press your right arm into your right leg and spin your right ribs towards the ceiling. Press more through your back foot, get longer through your back leg as you draw your belly and front ribs in. Option to stay here, or maybe add your right arm to match your left. Keep using your legs. Press down and out through your feet for 3. Low lunge in, 2, and 1. Low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Shift all the way to your right leg. Let your chin tuck as your head moves closer to your right shin. Walk your fingers in line with your right toes. Maybe grab your right ankle with one or both hands. Let your left hip spin down as the back of your left leg lifts up. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Listen closely, soften your knees. Half seated seat. Drop your left knee behind your right and have a seat. From here, I want you to unwrap your right leg, set up for Janu Shirsasana. So you're facing the right side of your space. Right leg is long, bring your left foot to your inner right thigh. Turn to face your right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Once you have a hold of your right foot or ankle or shin, start to walk your sit bones back a little bit. Widen through your inner left knee and then fold over your right leg. Great place to close your eyes and come back to that Ujjayi breath. Touching the back of your throat with every inhale, every exhale.
If our throat chakra is too open, if it's spinning too quickly, then we can talk incessantly. We can talk over people and be poor listeners. Sometimes we can also overextend our permission to speak our truth and use that to say hurtful things. So it's important to align this chakra so that when we speak from a spiritual, kind, compassionate place. Walk your hands back in. Your left knee is bent. I want you to bend your right knee and stack it on top for Gomukhasana. So here, take that right knee all the way over your left. Try and even out weight between your sit bones, and then line up your feet horizontally. So you might need to adjust 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Sit up tall, take a breath in. As you exhale, you can stay tall and tuck your chin or begin to walk your fingers forward. See if you can relax your jaw. You might open your mouth, move it around a bit. Notice any places where your breath is getting stuck. So you can smooth out those bits of resistance. Soften into it. Use your exhales to let go of another layer and another layer and another layer. Slowly walk your hands in. You're going to unwind into down dog. So as you swing that right leg around, bring your hands to the top of your mat. Tuck your right toes, step back, downward dog. Take what you need here. Maybe you pedal your legs, open your mouth, take a sigh. And on an inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, and pause. Rise high on your back toes. Press the floor with your hands. Dome your upper back towards the ceiling. Make more space to pull your left thigh closer to your chest. Tuck your chin, bring your forehead closer to your knee. And try and lift your left heel towards your left sit bone for 3, 2, and 1. Low lunge. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge. Twist left arm high. Exhale, wild thing. Roll to the outer edges of both feet. Come onto the ball of your left foot behind you. Press into your feet to lift your hips high. Press your right hand down and forward to lift your hips high. Turn your left palm to the front of your space. Reach that left arm all the way overhead. 3 delicious breaths. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the back of your spine into your front body. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, left hand down, left foot forward. Setting up for warrior 1, seal your back foot. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers and take a moment here to adjust that stance. Heel toe your left foot to the left slightly. Keep that left hip drawing back. Chest and hips square to the front of your space. Take a breath in, chest expansion. Exhale, humble warrior. In that space you created with a little wider legs, drop your torso inside your left thigh. Try and work your left shoulder down to match your inner left knee. Continue to reach your head to the floor. Stretch your arms overhead. Engage your back leg. Pull your left hip back and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, warrior 1. Release your hands, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2, and settle. Have a moment. Feel the width of your legs as your feet press down and out.
Zip up through your belly. Draw your shoulder blades together and down. Soften your throat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Take your right arm all the way overhead. Externally rotate that right arm. It feels a little counterintuitive, but spin your right tricep down towards your nose. Press your left arm into your left knee. Spin your left ribs to the ceiling. Press more through your back foot and pull your front ribs in. Stay strong through those legs. Continue press down and out through your feet. Maybe add that left arm to match your right. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. Low lunge in 2. And 1. Low lunge. Square off. Big transition. Inhale, standing splits. Shift all the way to your left leg. Tuck your chin slightly. Bring your forehead closer to your left shin. Let that right hip spin down to square your hips. And then maybe walk your fingers in line with your left toes. Maybe grab that left ankle with one or both hands. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Soften your knees. Tuck your right leg behind your left. Have a seat. Then we'll unwind that left leg, setting up for Jaya Shirsasana. Extend your left leg long. Bring your right foot into your inner left thigh. As you sit up tall, turn and face your left leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Walk your sit bones back. Widen through your inner right knee and soften over your leg. Close your eyes. Find your breath. In order to use VISHUDHA, our 5th chakra, as a source of higher communication, it's important that we give equal importance to listening and talking. When we show up to hear others speak their truth, it's important we learn how to give our full attention, to open our ears and sometimes close our mouths. And when it's our turn to speak, we can expect the same. Make your way back up to sit. That right knee is bent. Work your way into Gomukhasana. Bend your left knee and stack that left knee on top of your right. Settle down equally through your sit bones. Line your feet up horizontally. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Option to stay vertical and exhale your chin to chest, or maybe walk your fingers forward. Notice on this side where you might be gripping, resisting. Little by little, send your breath there. Making our way into down dog. Swing your left leg around, bring your hands to the top of your mat. Tuck your left toes, step back, down dog, and take what you need. Last down dog of the class. Inhale, shift forward to plank. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together, moving through Shalabhasana into Dhanurasana. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers,
Squeeze your palms, roll your shoulders open. Anchor down through your pelvis. On an inhale, lift everything away from the floor. Draw your shoulder blades together. Engage your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves. The whole back line of your body is helping to lift yourself away from the floor. Stay here if you'd like. Otherwise, stay lifted and work into Dhanurasana. Bend your knees, reach back for your feet or your ankles. Kick your feet into your hands. Move your shins back to lift your chest. Lift your feet to the sky to lift your thighs. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release left cheek to the floor. Look right, let it go. Heavy your body into the earth. Feel your breath at the front and back of your heart. Turn your head the other way. Releasing more and more into the floor. Make our way into supine twist. Listen closely. Bring your left fingers to the floor, bend that left elbow. Lift your chest just enough so you can slide your right arm through. Bend your left knee towards your right arm. Roll onto your back and extend your left arm out to the side. So eventually you'll end up on your back. Left knee is bent and over towards the right side of your body. Left arm is extended to a T. You might use that right hand on your left knee. Gently press your knee towards the floor. Fill your spine with your breath. So you can get heavier in that left shoulder blade. Softer in your face. And from here, rewind. Bring your left hand across your chest back to the floor. Close your legs, roll onto your belly, and unthread that right arm. Then we'll switch. Bend your right elbow, bring your right fingers to the floor, lift your chest, slide your left arm through. Bend your right knee towards your left arm and begin to roll towards your back as you open your right arm to the right. Maybe use your left hand on your left knee. Get heavier in that right shoulder blade. You inhale more length through your spine and use your exhales to melt into the chest. From here, continue to roll onto your back, setting up for bridge pose. So take your time, you might need to scooch over onto your mat a little bit more. Bend your knees, bring your feet flat on the floor, heels are in close to your seat, arms alongside your body. Press down into your heels, take a breath in. Exhale, bridge pose. Setu Bandha, tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high. In the space underneath your hips, interlace your fingers. Begin to tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Try and get as high on your shoulders as you can. With long arms, press your arms into the floor. Press your feet into the floor to lift your hips higher. Send your chest towards your chin, but keep a little space between chin and chest. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands. Slowly lower your hips to the floor. Keep your feet where they are. Just let your knees sway side to side. Find a little release across your lower back. From here, we'll be making our way into Halasana and Salamba Sarvangasana, so plow pose and shoulder stand. If you have any reason to modify, any injury in your neck or shoulders, or just prefer an easier inversion today, legs up the wall. So for legs up the wall, keep your arms alongside your body. Extend your legs passively to the ceiling. Keep a soft bend in your knees, ease in your ankles and feet. If you're moving into plow pose, press down into your arms, pull your belly in, and take your toes to the floor in front of you. Just like we did in bridge pose, interlace your fingers. Try and tuck your shoulders underneath you. Get as high on your shoulders as you can. Once you arrive high on the shoulders, bring your hands to your back for support and walk your elbows in a little closer to each other. Press down through your upper arms and elbows. Try and lift your sit bones towards the sky. Option to stay here or move into shoulder stand. For shoulder stand, extend one leg at a time towards the ceiling. Continue to press into your upper arms and elbows to take pressure off of your neck. Gaze is to your toes. Breath is full and soft. If you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet. Return to plow. Bring your toes back down to the floor. Work our way towards fish pose. Send your arms alongside your body. Slowly unroll onto your back. And then everyone lower your legs long to the floor. Walk your legs together. Press into your elbows. Press into your forearms. Inhale, Matsyasana, fish pose. Puff your chest to the ceiling. Drag your head along the floor. Come to the top of your head. Keep lifting your heart to the sky. Get wider across your chest. Breathe for 3. Lengthening the front of your throat. 2. And 1. Press your elbows and forearms. Lift your head. Tuck your chin. Slowly lower all the way to the floor. And set yourself up for final rest. Shavasana. As you create the shape in your body, you might take a couple sways in your head side to side. Get all the little fidgets out. Perhaps one last inhale in through your nose, and then as you sigh, as you empty with that exhale, let go. Again, to deepen your breath. As you come back into your body, you might start by adding a soft swallow at your throat. From there, add gentle movement in your fingers, your toes. Turn your head side to side. And when you're ready, draw your knees towards your chest. Roll to your right side and pause. Taking a moment here to acknowledge your truth and authenticity within. And perhaps making a commitment this week to express that with confidence. Maybe you turn some music on and sing, or if you're reading, read out loud. Create an affirmation you can say out loud to yourself daily. Or if you've been delaying yourself from asking for something, maybe use your voice and ask. Start to make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Close your eyes. There is only one rule for being a good talker. Learn to listen. Christopher Moore. The Divine Light in Me bows to the Divine Light. Namaste.